Hey guys, we are now going to be finishing off the last question here from the 2008 micro mock exam, the free response question, question number 3. So what we're going to find here is that this one is actually really simple. Once you know the graph, if you do not know the graph, remember to check out your study tools. There's the micro graphs, and this is really going to help you answer this question. So number 3, assume that a firm uses capital as a fixed factor of production and uses labor as a variable factor. The marginal product of labor at first increases and then decreases with the amount of labor. We knew that going into it because of the diminishing marginal product. We know that. We know it's going to happen. So let's look at the question. A. Using a correctly labeled graph, draw and identify a firm's average total cost curve, average variable cost, and the marginal cost. So they told you that the marginal product at first increases and then decreases. As you know, or as you will know now, if you are more productive, what happens to your cost? Think about it. You're more productive, right? So you can make more t-shirts in 1 hour. You're able to make more stuff. Your cost goes down. So marginal cost will go down. And then if marginal product goes down, like you're making less stuff, right? You're making less output, so marginal cost is going to go up. So when they say marginal product at first increases, what we're trying to say here is that when your price and quantity, remember correctly labeled graph, you need the price and quantity, all right? So what's happening here at first, your marginal cost is going down, and then it goes up. There we go. So that's all we need to do. It is the Nike check mark that we've done all year long. And that's the reason why it's a Nike check mark, is because you hire a few people, you're really productive, and then you have the diminishing marginal product. So that's why marginal cost eventually goes up. So we did the MC. Now we just need the ATC and the ABC. And as you know, those are two smiley faces. So there's your ABC, and here's your ATC. Remember that the average variable cost and the average total cost intersect at the bottom at the minimum point. Okay, so just get as close as you can to let them know that that's the minimum point. Don't do something like this because that doesn't make sense. Get as close as you can. And that's number 1. Good job. B. Given your graph in part A, which of the following, answer which of the following. Why is the marginal cost shaped as it is? Okay, so this is kind of what we talked about. It is shaped like this because it is shaped, hold on, shaped like this because there are increasing returns to labor, right? Because you're making more product, your margin product is going up. So returns to labor, then decreasing returns to labor. Okay? So you could say that, or because of law of diminishing marginal returns. Either way. So you can either do the blue or the green. In your head, you're probably thinking, I'll do the green. Less writing. Okay. What does the difference between the ABC and the ATC represent? Well, if you don't know already, the ATC is your average total cost, and your total cost is your variable, plus your fixed. So this ATC is your average variable cost plus your average fixed cost. So therefore, we know your ATC, we know your AVC, so therefore the difference between the two is your average fixed cost. So what's the difference here? All you have to say is your average fixed cost. Okay. C, define economies of scale. All we have to say is that the long run average cost decreases as firm increases output. Right? Because remember, that's economies of scale. Long run average cost goes down as your quantity goes up. This is economies of scale. Okay. Draw a long-run average total cost curve that has regions of economies of scale followed by a region of diseconomies of scale as output increases. That's a complicated way of saying, can you show me what economies of scale looks like and diseconomies of scale? So all you got to show here on a graph is you have your cost, quantity. So you need to show that as you make more output, your costs are going down and the costs are going up. So all you need to do is a U shape and you label it as your long run average cost. Okay, that's all you have to do for part D. You don't need the arrows. The arrows are just what I wrote to help you out, but that's all you need to do. Okay, so that was question 3. It was just drawing the cost curves and then explaining what economies of scale was. So that is all the free response questions from the 2008 mock exam. If you like these videos, please let me know, and I will be moving on to the next one, which is the 2010 mock exam. So I'll see you there. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.